the long adventures of his voyage, Odysseus washed up on the shores of Ithaca. He was approached by Athena disguised as a young boy.
Hello, how did you get here?
Odysseus spun a lie about how he had really gotten there.
You fool! How dare you lie to me, Athena!
I'm sorry, I guess I've just been pretty desperate to get home.
It's okay. I'll help you get those suitors out of your palace.
Athena transformed Odysseus into a beggar to keep his true identity hidden, and sent him to go find the swineherd Eumaeus.
Now go find Eumaeus. He'll help you. He's trustworthy and loyal, but don't tell him who you are just yet. Okay.
Hello. Is there anyone named Eumaeus here?
Yes, that would be me.
I hate to bother you, but I'm really poor and I would really appreciate some food and a place to stay.
Of course. Come in.
Meanwhile, Athena had used her divine influence to get Telemachus, Odysseus' son, to visit Eumaeus to see if there was any news about his father's whereabouts.
Oh, excuse me, Eumaeus. Do you know any news about my father? No, I'm afraid I haven't, but I'll let you know if I find out anything. Why didn't you come in and have something to eat? Okay. I have to run down to the stables.
Telemachus?
Do I know you?
Yes, you do, son. I'll be right back.
When Odysseus stepped out, Athena came and transformed him back into his real self for a short time, so that he could reveal that he was safe to his son Telemachus, and further progress his plan.
Father!
I'm alright, but I need to stay in disguise until I figure out what to do with those suitors.
I'll help you the best I can. We're going to the palace.
We're going to the palace.
Going to the palace.
We're going to the palace.
Going to the palace.
The pretty, pretty palace.
Woo-hoo!
Palace. Yeah.
There Odysseus encountered his dog Argos. Argos had been a loyal companion, and knew right away, even in disguise, that it was Odysseus. However, the dog was old and died before it could really give Odysseus away to those around him.
Now let's see if I can figure this out.
Elsewhere in the palace, Odysseus' wife, Penelope, was unsure whether her husband was alive or dead. She missed him greatly.
Look at that beggar. What a loser. He's so pathetic and stupid. He can't even count to 4. Stop harassing this poor beggar. I'm sorry about that, but I miss my husband so much. He's been gone for almost 20 years, off with the Trojan War. I'll get a nurse to come wash your feet.
Thank you. Oh no, but this nurse was my childhood nurse. Surely she'll recognize the scars on my feet.
The nurse quickly recognized the
Odysseus?
scar.
Shh, please keep it a secret.
Even though Penelope certainly still loved Odysseus, she was realistic. She still didn't know whether he was alive or dead. So she created a challenge for the suitors to see if one of them would be fit to marry her and become her new husband, so that she could survive on their riches.
This bow belong to my great husband. If you can shoot an arrow from this bow through 12 gold rings, you will then be fit to become my husband. All of you may try.
Give me that bow.
That was a failure. Who's next?
None of these suitors are going to be able to complete this challenge. I'll go talk to Eumaeus.
Odysseus found Eumaeus out by the stables. He told him that he was Odysseus, and showed him the scar on his foot to prove it. Eumaeus quickly believed and burst out weeping for joy. Odysseus had a task for Eumaeus. He told him to find some way to put the bow and arrow into his hands, as well as to make sure that the women's quarters were closed so that no one could enter. He also got a herder to bar the gates so that no one could leave either. And then he enacted his plan. Odysseus as the beggar entered to try his hand at the bow and arrow. At first there was outrage from the suitors, but with the help of Telemachus and Eumaeus, Odysseus finally got his turn.
He got it through the 12 rings! It's Odysseus!
Are you ready?
Ready?
That's a line.
Yes. Let's do...
Get out of my
Eumaeus.
face. No, that is not my line. Wait. Be gone! Oh no, are you recording?